Caroline. Brenda take the bait?
I didn't have a chance to talk to Brenda.
Well, come on. The clock is ticking here. If you want to save Sonny the public humiliation, you better get the news out before...
I know. I tried. I went over to Jason's apartment. I had every intention of telling Brenda everything I know about her and Dante. Robin wouldn't let me in the door.
So what now?
Well, I'm thinking Sonny needs to know that his blushing bride had a child with his son. And if I have to announce that in the middle of the wedding, then so be it.
Forgiveness. I hope you're prepared to deal with the fallout.
Sonny can get pissed at me all he wants, but he can't argue the truth. And I have all the proof I need.
Well, you know, your case for betrayal is just a little weak when you consider the fact that Dante didn't even know he was Sonny's kid until after he got shot, and the thing with Brenda was years ago.
Well, it's not like Dante or Brenda mentioned a word of this to Sonny. What would you do? I mean, if Lulu were marrying Dante and you had all this information, would you keep quiet or would you stop Lulu from making the biggest mistake of her life?
If I wanted to stop my daughter from making a mistake, I would take the information directly to her. I wouldn't blindside her in public.
It's not like I want to do this to Sonny. I don't want to humiliate him in front of his family and his friends. I was hoping Brenda would slink away before the wedding. I mean, that would be what's best for everyone, especially my son.
This isn't even about Sonny and Brenda, is it? It's really about revenge against Dante.
No. But Dante is an added bonus.
Arranged for Diane to put you on the wedding list as extra security. You'll be able to move around the pavilion without calling attention to yourself. Once you're in position, I'll have someone on the inside who will run interference.
You sure this person isn't going to try to tip off Jason as soon as I set foot in the bride's room?
Don't be absurd.
I'm the one assuming all the risk here. I want to make sure I'm not walking into a trap.
Brenda Barrett has gone unpunished for years. That injustice must be rectified. Do you think I'll involve someone that I didn't implicitly trust?
I'm still the one trying to kidnap a heavily guarded bride.
I have waited for the day Alexander would be avenged. That day is here. Don't blow it. The success of this operation depends on loyalty, discretion, and the ability to execute under adverse circumstances.
Paralegal said that I left it for... Oh, I'm sorry, bad time.
What is it about people in this town? They see a closed door and assume it's an invitation to waltz right in. I hadn't realized that common courtesy is obsolete.
After our last exchange, you and I can debate common courtesy all day. But contrary to your extraordinary low opinion of me, I am able to tell the difference between a consultant and a client.
Are you saying Shawn should not be given the same respect because he's collecting a check from us instead of cutting us one?
How about next time I knock? I'm late for a meeting, and my paralegal said that she left one of my files on your desk. So if you'll just excuse me.
Obviously, I have no choice.
Oh, shit. It'll just take 1 minute.
We were just discussing Brenda Barrett, how she'll be rid of all her anxiety after today.
Yeah, well, I think that she may get rid of the anxiety of being stood up at the altar, but she still is dealing with a wrongful death suit. So at least the wedding was a distraction. Here it is.
Ah, speaking of the ceremony, shouldn't you be heading over to the pavilion? Shawn is providing extra security.
Well, Molly will be very happy that you're there. You've left quite an impression on my daughter, Shawn.
No, she's a good kid. It's good seeing you.
Nice seeing you.
Thank you. Oh, you're back.
Have you expanded on the menu?
Well, not yet. We got day-old pastry and mocha java.
Then I'll take a cup of coffee. Go.
Sorry, like ours? Ooh, I hope so. That'd be really pretty. Cute if we all... Maybe I should wear my hair down. I think your hair looks pretty. I mean, not that it matters. All eyes are going to be on Brenda. It is her wedding, remember? But we're going to be standing next to her in every photo. So I want to look sophisticated. I guarantee how old I look matters to some people.
Hey. Here for another box of cupcakes?
Oh, not today. I have to save room for the wedding cake.
Oh, that's right. Who's getting married again?
My Uncle Sonny and Brenda Barrett, the model. Oh, it's gonna be the most romantic wedding ever. I can't believe I get to be a part of it. If you're here to tell Brenda...
Dad, no matter what happened between you and Mom, you never walked out. You're always there for me.
Michael, what are you doing here?
He's my son. He doesn't need an excuse to see his dad.
I know. I don't have a problem with it, but I'm guessing the wedding planner has a problem with it. She's left 4 messages at my house telling me what time Morgan's supposed to be there, so I'm guessing she wants you there.
No, I was on my way. I just stopped by to see how Dad is doing.
Yeah, me too. And to let you know, Sonny, that I care about you. I care about what happens to you, and I really just only want you to be happy.
Yeah. Well, don't worry about it, because, nothing's going to come between me and Brenda, because I'm not going to let it.
Okay, usually when you guys talk like this, it usually means trouble. So whatever you're planning to do, maybe you shouldn't.
Why is it wrong for me to wish your father well on his wedding day?
You hate the woman he's gonna marry. Well, Dad, do you want to clue me in? What's going on?
Well, I just want to make it clear that I love Brenda, and I believe that the marriage is going to, last. And I don't want any drama at, the wedding.
Why are you both looking at me?
You are in Dad's house on his wedding day.
I am just trying to keep the lines of communication open. That way, when something goes wrong, and it will, I don't have to wait to say I told you so.
You call that wishing Dad well?
In my own special way, yeah.
Okay, look, I need to pick up Christina and Molly, so maybe you should head out too.
Well, she can stay if she wants.
No, I can't. I gotta go. Here.
You sure?
Yeah. Take your coat.
All right. See you later.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Michael, hey, I want you to meet my friend Shawn, the one I was telling you about.
The Marine, right?
Ex-Marine. Now working private security now.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Ready to go?
Actually, you think you can take Molly in your car?
I thought we were all driving together.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dad. Something's going on with him and my mom right now, so,
I should get going. It's nice meeting you.
nice meeting you.
You're safe out there, right?
Don't worry. Today is all about glamour and romance. Just 2 people pledging to love each other forever. Nothing scary about that.
You guys have a good time.
Thanks. Okay. Isn't he nice? Can we talk about it in the car?
Okay. I just got your text message asking if I checked the other 7 messages you left on my voicemail. What the hell's so important?
The jackal's been beside himself waiting for word that Mr. Sir's nuptials have been called off or that the divine one has departed over shame of ourselves.
I haven't talked to Brenda yet, okay?
So have you had a change of heart over shredding Mr. Sir's one chance at happiness?
Yes. She doesn't make him happy. She can't even be honest with him about her affair with Dante.
So I'm guessing from your tone that you still feel it is your duty to bring this into discussion.
I have tried to tell Sonny that Brenda is poison. He won't listen. He's caught up in the romance of it all. He wants to give Brenda her fairy tale ending. I'm telling you, it's going to take something big to bring Sonny back to reality.
Perhaps, but don't you think imparting the news in such a manner could have a profound effect on, I don't know, Michael, Morgan, maybe even Christina and Molly?
Do you think I want to hurt my kids? Do you think I want to do that? I'm going to corner Brenda before the ceremony, and I'm going to give her a chance to disappear without bringing everyone she claims to care about down with her.
And if you don't reach her in time?
I guess we'll see then, won't we?
I'm warning you, I have a very loud voice and I'm not shy about using it.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, right. I'm sure you have a very reasonable explanation for why you're lying in wait.
You're the security detail that Theo Hoffman hired, is that correct?
Shawn Butler. And you can check your list. I was a last-minute add-on by Diane Miller.
Is that Brenda's dress? Oh, I'll hang it up.
Oh, no, that's all right. I'll hang on to it until Brenda gets here, okay?
She's a little high-strung. Don't let her keep you from doing your job.
I know.
What's up, Max?
Would you like a cup of coffee?
No, I don't want a cup of coffee. I have things to take care of before the wedding, so what do you guys want?
You can't go.
I can't go where?
To the wedding.
Can't go to the wedding. Luke, did you set this up?
Would I sell out my own flesh and blood?
For the right price and heartbeat.
Well, I didn't. I have no idea what this is all about.
Don't be mad at Mr. Spencer. It's Max's fault. He didn't mean you couldn't go to the wedding. Just say you couldn't go yet.
Mr. C needs to see you first.
I just saw Sonny.
I know, but he said that he forgot to tell you something when you were at the house and that it was very important, so...
If Sonny wants to talk to me, he can talk to me at the pavilion because I will be there. Really?
Yes.
Max, tell him to move.
I'm sorry, Mrs. C.
What? Max! Max!
The door.
Max! Put me down! Luke! Luke! Do something!
Excuse me, is my mom in here?
I need an update. Are you in position?
Yes, just waiting on the bride.
Good. How delicious it will be when Brenda discovers that I am the Balkan. At the moment I take my revenge on her for murdering my son.